Monday Night Raw just hosted one of the most unhinged, chaotic, and brilliant main event finishes we have seen in years. We knew things were going to get physical when the visionary, Seth Rollins, shared a ring with the absolute powerhouse Bron Breakker. But nobody, and I mean nobody, could have predicted the absolute car wreck that took place at ringside. Look at this exact moment captured from the WWE official YouTube channel in. The wise man, Paul Heyman, looks completely traumatized, and for good reason. By the time the referee counted to 3, we saw multiple interferences, an announcer's table destruction, a legendary manager get broken in half, and a genius psychological trick that proved why Seth Rollins is always 3 steps ahead of everyone else. Today on Wrestling Saga, we are breaking down this entire masterpiece of a match, the massive collateral damage, and the clever tactic Rollins used to survive the onslaught. Let's get right into it. Right from the opening bell, this match was a war. Bron Breakker wanted to make a statement by completely dismantling Rollins. He even tried to put the visionary straight through the announcer's table to end his night early. But Rollins is a veteran. He countered beautifully and planted Breakker with a massive pedigree right on top of that announce table instead. Just as Rollins tried to drag Breakker back into the ring to finish the job, the chaos truly began. Out of nowhere, Breakker's tag team partner Austin Theory sprinted down the ramp to ambush Rollins. Rollins managed to fight him off, but Theory wasn't done. While the referee was completely distracted by frantic Paul Heyman at ringside, Theory grabbed a championship belt looking to knock Rollins out cold. But before he could strike, Montez Ford came flying out of nowhere, clearing the top rope with an unbelievable dive to take out Theory on the floor. Breakker immediately retaliated, turning Montez Ford inside out with a vicious spear on the outside. The ringside area was officially a war zone. With bodies lying everywhere, Seth Rollins turned his attention to the outside and confronted the wise man, Paul Heyman, who was orchestrating the madness from the floor. Heyman was backed up right against the ringside barricade. Seeing an opening, a furious Bron Breakker locked his eyes on Rollins and charged at him like a freight train, aiming for a definitive, bone-crushing spear. But Rollins' ring awareness is unmatched. At the absolute last microsecond, Rollins ducked out of the way. Breakker couldn't stop his own momentum and crashed directly into Paul Heyman, spearing the wise man straight through the ringside barricade. The impact was devastating. The barricade shattered and Heyman was left completely broken in the wreckage. Breakker was visibly stunned and distraught by what he had just done to the legendary manager, and that emotional distraction was the exact opening Rollins needed. A furious, unhinged Bron Breakker rolled back into the ring, desperate to wipe the smile off Seth Rollins' face. He lined up for another spear, determined to end the match right then and there. Breakker ran full speed, launched himself forward and connected heavily with Rollins' midsection, but instead of Rollins folding in half, something unexpected happened. Breakker immediately collapsed to the mat, clutching his head, completely knocked out cold. Why? Because Seth Rollins is a tactical genius. Anticipating the spear, Rollins had wisely kept the heavy metal WWE World Heavyweight Championship belt securely fastened around his waist. Breakker didn't spear Rollins' ribs, he speared a solid piece of gold and steel at maximum speed. He essentially knocked himself out against the title belt. Rollins capitalized instantly, hitting a devastating curb stomp on the dazed powerhouse to secure the 1-2-3. This match proved exactly why Seth Rollins is called the Visionary. He didn't just outwork Bron Breakker, he completely outsmarted him. But the real question now is, what is the fallout for Paul Heyman after taking such a brutal spear through the barricade? What did you think of this insane ending on Raw? Was Rollins using the title belt as a shield a genius move or a desperate escape? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Smash that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to Wrestling Saga for the absolute best breakdowns in WWE. See you in the next chapter of the saga.